Chelsea's training ground at Cobham was buzzing today, and not just because the squad is preparing for another crucial run of fixtures. The real headline, the one that had fans talking across social media, is the return of Mamadou Sarr to first-team training. Recalled early from his loan spell at Strasbourg, the young centre-back is now back in blue and already working under head coach Liam Rosenior. And this could be a much bigger story than it looks on the surface. For weeks, Chelsea supporters have been debating the state of the defence. Injuries, rotation, and inconsistent performances have made it clear that Rosenior is still searching for the right balance at the back. So when news broke that Sarr was being brought back earlier than planned, it immediately raised eyebrows. This isn't the kind of move you make just in case. This feels deliberate, targeted, and very much part of a wider plan. Today's training session gave us the first real glimpse of what that plan might look like. By all accounts, Mamadou Sarr was fully involved with the first team group. No separate sessions, no easing in. He was straight into the tactical drills, working alongside Chelsea's senior defenders and getting a close look at Rosenior's demands. That alone tells you something important. The manager doesn't see Sarr as a distant project. He sees him as an option. Maybe not an automatic starter yet, but certainly someone who can contribute sooner rather than later. And that makes sense when you look at the bigger picture. Rosenior knows Sarr very well from their time at Strasbourg. This isn't a random recall. This is a coach bringing back a player he trusts, understands, and believes fits his system. If you're wondering why that matters, just look at how modern Chelsea want to play. Building from the back, controlling possession, staying compact when defending high. All of that requires centre-backs who are comfortable on the ball, positionally intelligent, and athletically reliable. Sarr ticks a lot of those boxes. At today's session, the focus was clearly on structure and shape. The defenders were drilled on playing out from the back, keeping the line compact, and shifting as a unit when the press comes in. These are exactly the areas where Rosenior's Chelsea have sometimes looked shaky this season. The return of Sarr adds another profile to that mix. A defender who isn't just about last-ditch tackles, but about preventing danger before it starts. What's interesting is how this changes the internal competition. Suddenly places at centre-back don't feel as secure. That's not a bad thing. In fact, it's exactly what top teams need. When players know there's genuine competition behind them, training intensity goes up, focus sharpens, and standards rise. Sarr's presence alone could lift the level of the entire defensive group. Now let's talk about expectations, because this is where fans need to stay a bit patient. Sarr is still young. He's talented, yes, but he's also in a phase of his career where development is just as important as results. Don't expect him to walk straight into the starting 11 and play every minute. That's not how smart squad building works. What you should expect is to see him gradually integrated, maybe a bench appearance here, a cup game there, or minutes off the bench when Chelsea need to see out a result. But even that gradual integration is meaningful. It shows that Rosenior is willing to trust youth, not just talk about it. It also shows that Chelsea's recruitment and development pathway isn't just about buying the next big name. It's about using the talent they already have. In a squad as big and expensive as Chelsea's, that's an important message. Fan reaction so far has been mixed, and that's totally normal. Some supporters are excited, seeing Sarr as a modern ball-playing defender who fits the direction the team is heading. Others worry that this could stall his development if he doesn't get enough minutes. Both views are fair, but the key thing is this. Rosenior wouldn't have brought him back if he didn't see a real role for him in the coming months. And let's be honest, Chelsea are going to need depth. With the Premier League schedule, cup competitions, and the physical demands of the season, defenders don't just play once a week anymore. Rotation is inevitable. Injuries are inevitable. Suspensions happen. When those moments come, having someone like Sarr already training with the squad, already understanding the system, and already trusted by the manager could be massive. Today's training session might not have had the drama of a match day, but in many ways it could prove just as important. This is where systems are built. This is where roles are defined. And this is where players like Mamadou Sarr get the chance to prove they belong at this level. So what's the big takeaway? Chelsea aren't just thinking about the next game, they're thinking about the next phase of this team under Liam Rosenior. The recall of Sarr, his immediate involvement in training, and the tactical focus of today's session all point to a club trying to build something more structured, more controlled, and more sustainable. Whether Sarr becomes a regular starter this season or not, his return already feels symbolic. It's a sign of trust, a sign of planning, and possibly a sign that Chelsea's defence is about to enter a new chapter. One thing's for sure, this is a storyline you'll want to keep an eye on. Because sometimes, the biggest changes don't start on match day, they start quietly, on the training pitch. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more team updates.